Dawning Color lay dying, calling his mother to his bedside with failing breath. He begged his mother to let his young widow remarry after mourning ended. Their son was only 3 years old. The mother would raise him alone. The coffin still waited in the hall for a favourable burial day. Young White Orchid felt the weight of silence pressing upon her soul. A rich sluggard named Adolescent had sent proposals through a neighbour. At last, lonely and unwise, she agreed to meet him after dark. When evening fell, Adolescent climbed over the neighbour's wall silently. He entered her room, and they were together for barely half an hour. Then a tremendous crash erupted from the hall where the coffin rested. The dead man's corpse rose, seized a sword, and leapt forward violently. A little slave girl saw her dead master brandishing a sword and running. White Orchid screamed and ran wildly toward the garden in terror. Adolescent followed, drenched in blood, and vanished into darkness. Fleeing for his life, Adolescent pushed open the first door he found. It was the home of a young couple. The husband, Wang, was away. Hearing footsteps, the wife murmured, thinking her husband had returned. Adolescent, seeing she was beautiful, whispered yes and took advantage. At dawn, the true husband Wang returned home and struck a light. He saw a stranger in his bed and rage consumed him instantly. Wang seized a pike and attacked the intruder without hesitation. Adolescent tried to hide beneath the bed, but Wang pierced him through. He turned to kill his wife, but she wept and begged so desperately. Their cries awoke the neighbours, who rushed in and pulled him out. Adolescent died almost immediately beneath the blood-stained bed. A grim silence fell. Then one neighbour spoke with terrible counsel. He said the judges would not believe an outraged husband's tale alone. Without a dead wife, Wang would surely be condemned for the murder. And so Wang killed the unhappy woman to save himself from the law. 2 lives ended that night, all because one fault led to another. Back at the widow's house, the coffin stood silent in the empty hall. Some say Dawning Color's spirit had returned to guard his broken home. Their 3-year-old son slept on, innocent and unaware of all. The grandmother now raised the boy alone, as her son had wished. When the judges learned the full tale, they weighed every fault. Wang was judged for the killing, though passion had driven his hand. The once peaceful household lay ruined by a chain of reckless choices. Each person's fault became another's doom, spiraling beyond control. This tale from the strange stories warns how one fault breeds many. In ancient China, such tales reminded all that desire carries consequences.